So, in our first roundtable, panelists will envision how the talent acquisition and HR functions could transform in the next decade. Gathering leaders from across the industry, this panel discussion will tackle questions of artificial intelligence, automated technologies, and what a recruiter's day at work might look like in 2030. My first question to the panelists would be, the talent landscape is changing. How can technology empower HR and talent acquisition professionals? We would like to start with you, Sati.
So technology basically enables the businesses, as we all know, to serve more customers at greater speed and at less cost, while turning today's eruption of data into valuable business intelligence. Yet, technology can't replace the human touch, is what I believe. The creativity, empathy, and engagement that customers prize and which drives innovation and differentiation. So, my key takeaways of this pandemic situation are, in a post digital age, human capabilities are more important than ever. Employees need to remain agile and ready to adapt to change to keep up with technological advances. If employee buy in is the key to successful transformation, it's essential to show how technology will make their jobs more meaningful.
Thank you so much, Sati. Those were some great insights. We'll move on to Varun now. Varun, what is your take on this?
All of this industry is evolving, and a lot of what we do today will not exist tomorrow. And like what we did a few months back doesn't exist today. And COVID has really changed the entire industry landscape. I think no one knew that so much of work can be done remote. And in all this era, technology is one thing which is holding all of us, right? All of us are able to so seamlessly connect, work, operate, service our clients, engage with our employees, work with our teams is largely based on these technology platforms. So there is no doubt that technology is enabling HR, is enabling businesses, is enabling all of us.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you so much. We'll move on to Vishal now. Vishal.
If you see the transition specifically in this period from automation to autonomous systems, we are looking at machine first approach. And what's really happening from a behavior perspective, we are transitioning from change management to managing change. And technology has taken a center stage.
Absolutely. I agree with all of you so much. Technology has changed our lives so much that, even my 3-year-old, she can run a laptop on her own. So it's that amazing. Anyway, I'll move on to my next question. So my next question would be, how is technology shaping the future of work? We'll start with you, Sati.
So technology lies, as you all know, at the heart of the future, like Vishal Gandhi said. So many people would be regretting now. So why have I not chosen a technology? But yes, but that's the future of work, and technological advances from smartphones and light laptops to artificial intelligence and automation have transformed business practices and the way people work today. It's more companies will incorporate digital workers into their workforce very soon. A digital worker, what I mean is technology refers to technology basically, like AI, robots, augmented reality, etc. And though there will be a rise in digital worker very soon, they are not expected to replace humans, rather just aid them. As more companies embrace digital workers, it only follows that low value tasks will be increasingly automated. This will lead to a significant decline in manual processes, which will free up time for workers to focus on high value tasks. Greater automation takes over repetitive tasks and allows employees to focus on the creative human skills. So there is no denying, that technology will be able to take over some jobs and tasks, which is why human skills and values will be in high demand next year and in the years to come.
Thank you so much for the insights. We'll move on to you, Varun, now.
Technology is going to impact every facet of our life generally. And when we talk of HR per se as a function, it's going to impact every part of HR, whether I would say entire life cycle of a candidate to an employee, right from recruitment, the way learning happens, the way performance management happens, the way, let's say, employee care happens, and the way we drive compensation and other policy related operations. See, all of us are impacted by AI today in the world where most of us have subscribed to either a Netflix or an Amazon Prime or any other some similar channel. Whether we know or not, AI is impacting us. When we log on to those systems, they recommend based on what we want to see, based on what we have seen in past. So we are getting touched upon by AI in variety of ways, whether we realize it or not.
Great, Varun. Some really great initiatives taken by Hexaware and something we can learn from. Thank you so much. Vishal, we'll move on to you now. So, how is technology changing the future of workforce?
So if you see how things are changing in future, the entire capacity planning for all organizations are being reimagined. I think you will see organizations revenue definitely going up, but their headcount coming down because machines would definitely do a lot of work. But more importantly, I don't think what's happening is the percentage of core headcount that an organization want to maintain vis-a-vis the percentage of flex workforce that they would like to maintain would be very, very different. Today we talk about hiring people, hiring for life and providing them with careers and so on and so forth. These would be an outdated thing in 10 years time. All contingent workers, flex worker would be available on demand. Talent will be available on demand. The digital footprint, the rating of the individual, the rating of the company would determine how attractive are you both as a candidate or as an organization. And the most important thing is there is no boundaries left in talent attraction for that matter. If I need to recruit somebody and I can virtually onboard them, if I don't have those skills available in UK and Ireland for that matter, which I manage today, if I have those skills available in say Mexico or India or Japan, it doesn't really matter to me where the person is coming from. Till the time they are connected and they can actually do the job, it's well and good. So I think that's what the future would look like for recruiters. I think today, whatever transactional, mundane jobs the recruiters are doing with regards to data mining or coordinating and so on and so forth will not exist. Recruitment as an industry will exist, but will be restricted towards pure headhunting, predominantly focused on quality of experience or quality of interaction rather than doing this transactional work.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you there, Vishal. So, in the dearth of time, I'll just take one last question, which is uh, distributed remote talent seems to be the norm. How can technology help both candidates and businesses? We'll start with you, Sati.
Yeah, so that's need of the hour, I would say, right? That should be mostly discussed, I believe, by many leaders, in fact, across all the organizations. So again, technology always helps to work continue, but it's the people. I always believe it's the people who keep our businesses going. Working from a location other than the core office has been a perk for people who needed a flexible work schedule or to work in between travel or while taking care of an urgent personal issue, right? So with the current situation, the ability to work remotely has become key to business continuity for many organizations. But yes, I think everybody would agree, but we are fortunate to have technology that allows business to continue operating in these difficult times.
Thank you so much, Sati. We would like to know your views as well, Varun.
Absolutely, it's a very, very, very big question and very broad as well. My perspective, I would restrict it to the domain I work in, HR. So from candidate perspective, it's a boom. As a candidate, I did not had access to a lot of opportunities because of location constraints. That's gone because I can work remote. And it from business or employer perspective, it's very interesting because in my mind, because of this pandemic and COVID situation, it has stabbed on a big talent pool which was untouched. People who could work remote, especially women. Considering we have from variety of geographies, we have a lot of limitations to bring in that diversity in lot of regions. It just opens up that opportunity for a lot of that talent pool which was usually not able to work that 40-45 hours a week, and gives that flexibility.
Thank you so much, Varun. Vishal, your views, please.
Thank you. I think if nothing else, technology is definitely bringing a huge amount of balance in the society. And in last 30 minutes, you can see a hardcore CIO talking about people-centric model and two HR folks talking about technology-enabled delivery model, right? I think Uberification of technology is by default it's going to happen in 10 years. I completely agree that you will definitely be able to leverage the abundance of talent globally, because technology will definitely enable that. I think more importantly, instead of predicting the future, I think three questions. I'll close with three questions. Number one, all companies, all individuals will have to look at three areas. Have to ask three questions. One, as an individual, as a company, are we bringing any real value to the business? Number two, are we creating and are we giving any unique value proposition or delivering anything unique in our offerings? And number three, whatever we are doing, can it be done by machines? Based on the answer, business, individuals and business will have to decide what the future looks like.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your views. Very insightful, very insightful.